Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just gonna do some quick tests like usual here. Should yep, refreshed, excellent connection, good. Let's just do a quick volume test. Oh, oh, quick volume test. Oh, oh, yeah, sounds good. All right, and so what I was working on yesterday is I just wanted to confirm everything. Like I said, right before the wedding, um, I couldn't transfer the game over, and so I tried it. Dude, I did more testing, and I found that the reason why is somewhere in my content I have some sort of video or level sequence, and the way Unreal saved that level sequence was to this drive, this specific drive, and for some reason it crashes because that level sequence is not able to be moved. I am not currently using any like level sequences or any movies as of right now, and I think I'll be doing a different method if that's the case, where I'll have it so it's more of a portable way going forward in the future. But again, I was able to package the product fine again. I was able to package it again. Everything works. So I really just want to clean up the project so I could start really getting into make everything look good. I want to just see with it open how it runs, because it should still run. So finding home. Content. Let's just see here actually. Sorry, it's just loading everything still. Kids having a hard time getting the kids to go to bed today. Let me see here. I usually have my folder right here called package, and then here I have like a development and a shipping one, but for this one I must have removed it temporarily, so I did just package the product. Platform, Windows, package, and it goes to test project for some reason. Interesting. Version 9, test project. So this is where I package to, I guess. This. The September 25th, so this was last night here, 2 a.m. Sure. Still looks good. Everything. Got my settings. Can't really tell the eyebrows. Mustache. Can tell. If he looks up, there you go. And beard. Not that I could change the this shirt there. Oh, I have a lot of the same things there. This keeps it. Profile, loadout. Profile is just the picture. Dream Dark. So like a lot of the menu stuff we didn't do loadout yet, but a lot of the menu stuff works just fine. Then like we could just start game. And I still have Unreal open and everything, so I'm getting 60 frames with Unreal open. Get my hatchet here. If I wanted to, I could then start a horde mode game and we could equip the hatchet. And we're testing trees and stuff. We got zombies spawning over there. We had a couple of different things that we could do here. And this one I think was more like ammo here. So it looks like we have my arrows and don't really have a pistol. Can this shoot arrows? That's good to check out, but we did not get a bow. We could use one of these, I guess. And I don't think I did dynamite yet. Right. Looks like it. No mapping found. I don't have the animation set up for the crossbow, looks like. Or it's just, it doesn't work with that. Ooh, got him. Remember, the template I'm using is beta, so I could test things out. But he said the template's actually, when I tried to talk to him, he said the finished template's going to be done real soon. So. Mess up those zombies. But again, I don't think I'd have this kind of. I would have something different than this. This would be like some sort of custom-made weapon that we can make. Watcha, watcha, watcha. All right. All right. But yeah, so again, the build was just built, as you can see, just last night. So the build, everything's working. We just kind of want to clear these guys up. We just want to clear up the project. It's just too big, too much stuff all over the place. Kill a lot of these folders, and unfortunately, like I was saying yesterday, I just don't get much time. But I think what I was doing yesterday is, on Sunday is a little too much. I think I need to slow it down a bit. So when we go into barn 1 is done. We set it up, got everything done. Barn 2 was just a quick copy over, which was bad. So we want to delete barn 2. We want to remake barn 4 into barn 2. Right, so then we're supposed to have these two kind of separated here. Barn 2 as an example of what I want it to look like, and barn 4 is what we're actually working on. So we had this like two separate things here, like this, and then we had this guy over here. But yeah, as long as, oops, somehow clicked the content folder, which should be here. I can bring this down like this. And again, as long as we have a generic, I'm not going to try to make sure everything is super nicely matched, because I'm spending a lot of time on this guy here, and I shouldn't really need to do that. Because we just want to get moving, so we get things fixed up and touched up. So what is barn 2 have here that it's missing here? So we just want to make sure that a lot of this stuff is kind of the same quick. And as you can see, there's this wall that's kind of done out, right? So this wall was kind of brought out here. So instead, what we could just do is just click this guy, this guy, this guy, control. I'm hitting control to click, sorry, just to let you guys know. I left click this guy, control left click this guy, control left click this guy. And then I'm going to hit control D for duplicating. Then I'm going to click this guy, control left click this guy, control left click this guy. It will always usually take the guy that you just control D'd. So like the freshest there. We're just going to throw this guy over here. I'm just going to do a general rotate. We're just going to grab this guy and throw him out here. Like that. Then you can just get rid of this wall. And again, a lot of the interior stuff, like if there's that wood there that needs to be like these ledger boards here that we were building, that's just like touch-ups. We can worry about that later. I just want to get the main things in here. This here is wall slant. If you look at it, that's all it is. And this here is wall slant. So what I'm just going to do is just grab this wall slant here and hit control D, duplicate it, bring it down. I do want to rename these guys to be proper though, just for like later. So this is left side, sorry, cops on center window. There's only one of them. This is left side awning roof. Again, there's only one of them. This is left side wall slant. It's the first one of them. And if I grab this guy, this is left side slant roof. This is number 2. Boom. That's pretty much all alike there. And we're looking at this. And the only big thing is this thing here at the top. So I will take this here, duplicate that, grab this guy, bring him up to the top. And call this roof decoration. Roof decoration. I don't know what else to call that, really. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we need this guy here. So we're going to click on not browser 2 if I can, because again I don't want to lose that stuff. So we go to browser 4, I guess, and that's there. Oh darn it. So I want to click here, not here. Here is going to try to mount it in something. Here you just got free roam to move it around. When you click here, it's going to try to put it in another window, which we don't want to do. We just want it free roaming so we have access to it. So I'm also going to stick this like slightly above there, so we still have access to that. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to search for that. We got this here, and I'm going to go here, and this is a rooftop, so it's going to be definitely in roofs, sections, architecture. Right, so architecture, roofs, it's going to be here, I'm guessing, because maybe it's roof decor, I guess. Architecture, I don't think it's a building part. Really, I don't think architecture is like walls and stuff like that. If I think about it, I don't think I'm going to put like air conditioners and stuff here. So static meshes, it's building exterior, I think I'm going to do. Roof decorations, I guess. And we're just gonna move this guy here. Roof. What is this actually? Trying to figure out what it is. Just another. I just gotta call it a decoration, actually. Because it's just, this has no purpose. It looks like it's for a chimney, but it's not. I'm not too sure. Like, I know churches had that. That's where the bells went, but it looks like it's all sealed off. So maybe it was like an old bell thing. Either way, so we'll click here now. We'll insert that there. Roof decoration. We want to make sure this is 111. Get this in here somewhere. Generic. Don't spend too much time on it. We can always touch it up later. This doesn't need to be any direction, actually. It can just be 0, 0, 0. Yeah, something like that's fine. But we need to. Oh, the roof is already done. Roof material already done, because it has MI at the back. And look, this is our white. So that's great. Already done. Boom, 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 bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, so we're just going to compile, save this. And we're just going to duplicate this guy a couple times. So we're going to click him, Control D. It's going to be duplication 1, but you know, I don't like that. Duplication 2. We're going to drag this to about the center. And then we're going to hit Control D. We got 3. The naming convention will be good from there on out if we're duplicating them. Boom. Look, barn 2 is complete. So we're going to compile this, save this. I'm going to click on this side here. We're going to go to barn 2. Oh, I don't actually have barn 2. Darn it. Let's just go to finding home. Let's just find barn 2 quick. Shared. Architecture, buildings, barns. Alright. And so we're going to delete barn 2. It's already in reference somewhere. We're going to replace it with barn 4. save. And now we're going to rename this barn 2. Oh, so we're going to go all the way out to contents. We're going to go to the finding home folder. We're going to fix up redirectors. We're going to go to the barnyard. We're going to fix up redirectors. And then we're going to delete that or to rename it too. Boom. There we go. So we'll go finding home now. My environments, shared, architecture, buildings, barns. Should be able to rename this down to barn 2. Boom. Now again, we could do that. Finding home, fix up redirectors, in barnyard, fix up redirectors, but that shouldn't be any real changes. So we go to architecture buildings. So we have barn 1, barn 2, and we got this barn 3 here. So go here, blueprints, barn 3. We're going to look at barn 3 here. We're going to look at barn 3 here. Separate them. This is, I clicked it again. Remember, I want to click here. I don't want to go plugins. I want this to be here. There we go. All right. This I want you guys to be wider than the content folder. There we go. That way I can click off to here. So we got to do the viewport. This is what our barn 3 looks like right now. I'm pretty sure that's just barn 1. You want to viewport this is what the barn 3 looks like now. So a lot of it is the same as barn 1. We won't have to really do much. It looks like we just have a couple of side sheds on each side. Side shed on left and front, and there's no front porch thing anymore. There's no wall here. So we take this guy here. This roof looks like that. 0. And kind of slide him over here. We'll just delete these quick. Alright. Looks like we just need the one roof. So we'll delete this. And we'll get rid of these guys. Control Z. And just click it on the hit and delete button. We could maybe keep all this stuff. Control Z. I don't think it matters. It's gonna have walls though. Just throw this along the side here, like that. Quickly, we'll take this guy here. And what we'll do to speed it up, we'll go to barn 2. And I want this thing here, the side door maybe. Let me see, actually, that was barn 2. Nope, barn 3. Yeah, it's the side door, and then there's a big door, and there's a wall. Okay, that's the wall, big door, side door. It's the same thing, actually. I don't know why you have two doors, though. No, I'm not gonna have two doors for the same kind of entrance. It's not what, that doesn't make no sense. So what I will do, wall slant. I wonder if I could just hit Control C, and we'll click on this guy, or yeah, we'll click on this guy. Or do I know? I don't need two. I don't need four. Click on this guy, and we'll search for this wall slant. Now that we have the wall slant, I'll insert the wall slant here. I'll do 180 here, and we'll call this right wall slant. And this guy was supposed to be the back wall here. There we go. Then there's gonna be a front door here, so we could maybe take this back pillar. We no longer need, or this guy, sure. And we could click on this door and insert that there. Look, I don't even need to rotate this guy. Interesting. Boom. Now, if we look here, we have shorts. So this is a short door. This is the short windows. And we actually don't have just a simple wall shorted. We'd have to get the regular wall, I guess, and just shrink it. But it's fine. We'll just use this mesh here. So I'm gonna grab this guy, and we have our wall here. So we're gonna insert this, and we're just gonna throw that in there. So now we have this kind of wall, side wall for barn 3. But this guy needs to be right side. Do we call the other one right side slant? Okay, right side slant door with door, right side slant with door, and then right side window wall. There you go. And this is just right side roof. There you go. Boom. Named, labeled, set up to go. This is front. No, this is left side roof. Then we're gonna click this, this, and we're gonna hit Control D. Remember to grab those three. I did left click, shift control. Control left click, and then control left click. That way I was able to grab them all. I'm just gonna move them over, move them back. Move them out here. And I'm gonna grab the rotate button. I'm gonna rotate them. There. So they're 180 degrees. This guy we're just gonna quickly throw here. So we get the general gist of things. This guy we're going to throw here, so we have the general gist of things. We're just going to actually hit 0, so it's not 369. This is 180, sure. And we'll just throw him here. So again, we have our front of the thing. We have one kind of shed, two shed, and we have the main storage area. If we look at here, we look at barn 3. We have right side shed, left side shed, and it just goes all the way through just like that. So barn 3 is pretty much complete. We can compile, save, barn 3 is good to go. And this is the speed in which we'll just try to get through some of this stuff, because it's just, we could come back and touch up the barn later. Like I'm not going to be super nitpicky about these things. That way I could delete this guy. Hey, there's no more references, I guess. Delete it. Buckets. Some things like, again, so if we're doing the material for hay, we do it once and the material should be done. Again, these guys should be just like barn 1, and it'll be just a copy paste, quick go through, and not do anything too special. So barn 3 is done. We can close this guy. Shared. This is base environment. No. Secan spawners. Outdoor scatter. You know, just outdoor scattered objects that you're going to scatter around outdoor. I don't think these buckets are really indoor buckets. Take a look at these. I think they're more like, yeah, they have dirt and wood in it. You're not going to have dirt and wood in an inside environment. So again, I would call barns and stuff an outside environment. So we will go content browser 2. We're going to take these buckets here. We're going to copy them here. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to find almost like, I don't want doors, kitchen cupboards, these here, I guess. We're at Control C, outdoor scatter, barn items. Hit Control V. Got these curtains, and we're gonna call this buckets. Just double check interior, like lights. Yeah, these don't have an underscore thing like static mesh, and then they don't have an underscore thing like because these are actual blueprints. Like I was doing material instance before, these are actual blueprints. So these environment things are good like that. Outdoor scattered barn items. So we're gonna open this up. We want our buckets here again, and we're going to go to the viewport. So bucket, stack, and it is a bucket. So let's see if we have this bucket. So we're gonna go back to find home, static meshes. We'll actually just go to static meshes and do bucket. So we get these buckets. We don't have this bucket by the things of this. What is this? This is in laundry items, and this is in interior paints. So it won't be either of those. Static meshes. Barrels. Could be tons of different random buckets and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna put it in scattered items and make, just like lumber, I'm gonna make a new folder and call it buckets. That's it. And then guess I'm going to go to content browser 4. Kind of move to here a bit. Oh. So I'll kill 4. Darn it. 4. And so what I want to do is click this, and I'm gonna search for this bucket. And looks like I said we got a bunch of different buckets here. We're gonna have trash, pipes. Pipes could be its own folder. I don't think and like cloths might be its own folder. Fences, walls, food, sea cans, building exteriors, gutters, roof, decorations. No, I think I'm going to want to put it here. Building exteriors, buckets, because I think scatters are going to get too crazy. Too crazy. And so this bucket's definitely outside. This bucket's outside. We'll take these over and we'll copy here. These buckets, though. That could be an outside bucket. This bucket. Kind of looks like a paint bucket. This looks like a trash can. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in trash cans. So I'll go here, scatter items, buckets. Delete this for now. Like lumber is not even like a building exterior, it's just lumber. But buckets should be near buildings. I feel like that is the best place. Barrels will also be just everywhere. I think I'm going to... They're not even near building exteriors, I don't think. I think I'm going to move this here and fix up redirectors. So building exteriors, we got buckets, and this is just what they are. Sometimes I might have to put static mesh on these, but we'll figure that out later. This is just your generic bucket. This is just bucket 2. This would be empty paint bucket. People might be looking for that specifically, and we're gonna have a lot of buckets, so it's gonna be nice to kind of differentiate that a bit. if we go in here, we have buckets, material, which we got to fix. We want to nanite it as well. And again, you could lower the amount of kept triangles and stuff too for that. So look like we might be able to do a couple of buckets at the same time. Bucket and crates. So buckets and crates. We'll do this and see where this bucket takes us as well. Small barn props. Alright. So these guys are done here. And we'll come back for the trash can and the other bucket. Alright. So, oops. I want this here. Or this here. So we'll close this bucket for now. We want to get to these here. Finding home, materials. Again, I just guess I'm gonna try to stick with it. Building exteriors, we could still just do it as well. Bucket, none. So this is definitely a bucket. Building materials, building exteriors, and we'll do buckets. And here we go. We will grab this guy, and the other one was somewhere else, so we'll copy these here. We're gonna name this buckets material instance. This is buckets and crates material instance. Buckets and crates. There we go. Now we can go to this guy here and click this, insert that, this, and insert that. Oh, apply changes and save. Apply changes and save. Oops. Darn it. Static meshes, exterior buildings, buckets. And we're looking for bucket 1. Yep. And we need this bucket here. If we go to this empty small barn props. So we go back to exterior and we architecture. No, we do exterior, multiple objects, and again we will search for this guy, copy here, and do small barn props underscore material instance, and this guy we can have him inserted here. We will open this guy though. We will go back to this buckets, this guy, and this guy. Master props. What is it? Base coloration, tint, specular, roughness, and normal. Alright, what do we have that kind of matches those? Materials. Master materials. Basic prop. Looks like that's it. That's literally the same. So that's basic prop. M. So basic prop M. There we go. This one here, the same basic prop M. There we go. And this one here, basic prop M. There we go. Done. Now we need these guys here. And these guys already took those. Material instances. Oh. So we can start with this guy even. Like this guy here, we're gonna search for barn T, and we're gonna go to our textures here, exteriors. Again, this is gonna be multiple objects. Copy here. Should be a barn 2 props at some point. Small barn props. Mask map. F2. Small barn prop base and normal. There we go. So we're going to click on this guy again, and we're just going to insert this guy. Boom, like that. Now this is all our stuff. This guy's done. We could just kill this here. And we're on to building exteriors, and we're going to do a new folder called buckets. And open that up. We got bucket number 1 called buckets. And we're going to click 4 here, make sure we have it highlighted. Then we're going to find this. So we have these, drag these in, copy. Buckets, mask map, buckets base color, and buckets normal. There we go. And we'll click here, and we will insert, insert, insert. There we go. And this guy's done. Close that. And we need this last guy. Make sure we have this highlighted. We're going to search for this. Copy here. Bucket. and crates, mask map, Control C to copy that, F2. Now I can just delete right here, and F2. Now I just delete here. Boom, and we're just going to again insert these guys quickly. 1, 2, 3. Now this guy's done. Save. Close this. And now this guy has the right material and he's nanited. Close that. Right material and he's nanited. Close that. Oh, cancel. Apply. Save. Right materials and he's nanited. Close that. Right material and he's nanited. Close that. Alright, so now I could go to Finding Home, Static Meshes, Exteriors, Buckets, and this guy is definitely, looks like bucket 2. So grab this and insert it here. Right. Oops. That's not the case. I do not need that. I need Finding Home, Environments, Shared, Building, Outdoor Scattered. New folder, Building, Exteriors. Buckets. And we're going to copy this. Going to build an exterior, buckets. Control V, paste it there. And we're going to go shared. Just going to delete this. And we are going to delete this. And we are going to delete this for now. That's more like the rest of them. To build an exterior, it's a bucket, so let's go there. What closed, by the way? I think I had that one open already over here, though. That's where what happened. I see. So I did have it open, and now it's gone. So what we want to do, actually, with we could actually click on this temporarily because we had that messed it up. Now we have this bucket here, thankfully. We insert the bucket there. There we go. So this is bucket 2, bucket 2, bucket 2, bucket 2, bucket 1, and this is a log, and this is some sand and debris. Alright, so this could be the first bucket, for example. 0, 0, 0, 0. That's where it's at. That's fine. And then that's the bucket stack. So we want to rotate this like 20 degrees or minus 45 degrees. There, like that. And we do want to raise it up like 20, 50, 30. There we go. But we want to take this one here and we'll call this bucket 2. Delete that. And probably delete a bunch of these things here. Oops, Control Z. So delete that. Bucket 2. This is going to be bucket as well. Oh, this is off. There we go. Oh, lower then. So 20. That seems more right. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to really worry about the nitpickiness of that. But yeah, we will duplicate. Control Z. Control D. And we'll move it back in, and we'll duplicate this. And these two we will move up. This move down. This will switch out for bucket 1. Boom. And again, I won't be too nitpicky. I just want to set one of these to 0, just so I know I can see the different handles. And that won't be too nitpicky. I just need that lumber now to be in there. And again, in the dirt, and I won't be too nitpicky about it, I hope. I just want to quickly rush and do this, but yeah, these are blue stack, bucket 3, 2, right? And so this is buckets. We need this wooden stuff, so this bucket here, duplicate, and we'll call it sand. And this is actually called sand. So we could go now to finding home, sand. We do not have any sand. All right. So static meshes. This would be more like a scattered item, just like sand. It doesn't have to be near a building at all. It doesn't have to be. I think it's almost closer to foliage. And we'll call it sand. So any sort of sand, rocks, trees, debris, sand. And we will click here now, and we will look for this sand object. We'll drag this in here, copy, and we'll just call this sand debris. And we'll open this up, sand eye. So we'll click here, and this is just a material instance, so we'll do the same thing. Materials. We'll do foliage. New folder, sands, and we will copy here. Call it sand debris. material instance. Open that bad boy up, and we need to fix this. So what is this? Debris. Open this up. What does debris look like? Well, debris looks a lot like basic prop, but I think it has a distance field in it. So we will actually go back to materials, master material, basic prop. Yeah, there's no distance field to it. What's this called? Master debris. We have dirt additives. So, sand debris, we'll look at this. And we're going to go to foliage, sands, and insert that there. There's no change, it is the same. We're going to add nanite to it. Apply. Looking good still the same-ish. But now we're going to go to this here and do basic prop. Save. And we're going to go back here and it looks the same. I don't think I need some sort of distance material. I have tons of objects like this and I don't want to have a ton of master materials. So I don't think I'll be using that. I'll just stick with the basic prop. So we will click here, make sure we have that checked. We'll search this. And now in finding home, textures, foliage, sands, we will drag these three over here and copy them. I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Sand, debris, call this mask map, and copy this, save that. F2, I think I'm just going to just quickly delete this, just copy like that, no, just that way I just paste it like that and it's nice and simple. Now we are able to click this guy and click this, insert here, click this, insert there, click this, insert there. Now this is all done properly for our guy using our basic thing. We don't need this debris prop anymore. This guy, you worked wonderfully. So this is all done with. So we can close this. And then again, we're nanited and we're applied and we have our, so this is good. So we can save this. We can get rid of that guy. And then we have our bucket, which can now take the sand, which I should have kept that sand variable, that sand, but I can find it again. Foliage, sands, this guy, and we'll go here. I should have kept it in there, but we want to go up here and we want to insert that sand there. Whoa. That sand is big. So we're going to click on this here. And it is 2. It actually sticks out the side here. So we'll try 2.3. Or 0.23. 0.23. And then 0.23. We'll bring this up. And again, we won't be too nitpicky about this. We'll fix that later. So that it doesn't look so bad. And you don't have sand sticking out the sides. You can see that kind of touches on each of the things. But yeah, that's the sand. Now we can compile and save. The sand's good, but we do need some of these logs. These logs are the same log. Good. We're just doing the one log twice, so in the same bucket where we hit and duplicate, and we're going to be adding those logs. And I'm not going to be placing them like they did there. I'm just going to be just leaving them in generically, because again, we don't need to be nitpicky and sit there for ever having them exact. So let me see here. So we can just touch them up later. We need this log here, so we're going to click anywhere on here. We're going to go search for that log. It's log, it's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. And we're going to see if we have log. We don't have any log. What's a log there? Static mesh. I'm going to call it foliage. New folder. I'm going to call it chop logs. And we're going to copy here. Log simple. Nope. Chopped log. Just like the folder says. It's a chop log. And there we go. And so this chop log, if we open it up, it has material that we will need to do. We need to nanite it and save it. Apply it, sorry. And save it. And we'll need to, again, click on here. We're going to search for this log. We're going to go to our meshes. New materials, sorry. And again, we had some foliage, and we made a new folder called chopped logs. And we are copying this here and calling it chopped logs material instance. And this is basic prop. And we want to search for that. We can click here. We were just dealing with this chop log here. While this is still highlighted, we can insert that there. Make sure we actually have chop logs. Now we can start dealing with this guy. We're gonna go find and home, textures. Again, foliage. Make a new folder called chopped logs. And yes, so we're gonna click here. We have log simple, log simple, log simple. Copy this here, and we are going to be naming this chopped log. Mask map, and I want this. Control C and delete all this. So space. There we go. There we go, and we are going to quickly click on this, insert that here, click on this, insert that there, click on this, insert that there. Boom, our chop log is done. Now we can go back to our chopped log is done. It is here. It is I. And we have sand 2. We're going to scroll up, and we do not have the chop log anywhere per se, so we could click here and we could search for that. And then now that we have that, whoops, we could buckets, insert that there. I am just going to go with 1, 1, 1, see how that looks. Perfect. Again, I'm not going to be sorting these out perfectly. I just want it to have different angles and to be called log. And there's supposed to be 3 of them. So log 2, and so 0, 0. Maybe I just rotate it this way. Kind of bring that in, just so it's a different angle, I guess, so we can tell that there's another log there. And again, we'll duplicate this now, log 3, and yeah, this one we'll just do 0, 0, 0. And we could just bring this up so it's sitting like that, I guess. Sure. So now we have the 3 logs sitting in the barrel, and we could clean that up later. Sure. So buckets is done. Bam, another thing cracked out. All right. Oh, content, barn, blueprints, buckets. So we will kill this, and it, force delete's not even being used. All right. And again, so like once we're doing hay barrels, these air barrels, that's air barrel, some of them will be quicker to go through, you know what I mean? I have a feeling that we will have to do some stuff for these garbage bags. Viewport, trash. That's that bin, so it's definitely a trash bin. It has a barrel here too. So we're done with this now. We can close this. Home, environment, asset, shared, props, building exteriors, shared prop, building exteriors, buckets, yeah. Control C, building exterior, trash cans. No. Trash cans specifically isn't like gonna be really, it's gonna be like, they're gonna be parks. There'll be parks for those trash cans. Doors, spawners, doors. So this should be just trash cans. It's gonna be generically everywhere. So yeah, we'll hit Control V, and we'll draw this. Trash cans. There we go. And trash cans. We could bring this over here again. So we have this one over here. Our viewport. So we have our 2 different stacks. So the first stack, right? Could be trash can 1. Well, this is steel bin actually, so the other one might even still be the bucket. Sand debris one though. We already have sand debris. So that could be actually the stack. So click here and it's alright. So this bucket, what do we do? Sand. Is this called debris? Debris. Debris. One. It's just kind of there, like that. Then this is going to be the steel bucket that we need here, and this is going to be a trash bag. So I don't think I have the steel bucket because we haven't had the other things. Steel or trash. No, but I will call it trash can. Actually, it's trash. Let's see where these are. Interior washroom and kitchen. All right, but this is static mesh. And here doors, it's going to be with this stuff. We're just going to call this trash cans. Is that bucket 2 just really big? It is bucket 1 just really big. That's funny. Okay. That is a barrel though. I don't think we have that barrel. So that would go in the barrel section. Where? Do we have barrels? Barrel is scattered items. Yeah, it's pretty random. It's scattered. That makes sense. I could do that. I could agree for the barrels that it's just a scattered item. Trash cans might not really be scattered. It's specific. I think almost as big with food and stuff like that. So trash cans. It's not a building exterior. It's like a door. It's pretty specific. Alright, trash can. We need to find where this trash can is. So we got to get this, and we are going to copy this here. We'll get the lid with it too. So we'll try this. Steel trash can. Finding home, environments, shared, F2. Garbage can. I just realized that as like Canadians, we actually used garbage can. Actually, we don't call it trash, we call it garbage. It technically it can be trash as well, but again, the whole point is this for the people that I know to be able to find this as easy as possible. And I have a feeling that they start searching for trash, like they're gonna be searching for garbage bags, garbage can. They're gonna be looking for garbage, and if they can't find garbage because I named it differently, that'd be pretty rattling. So change this now so I have this set up. Garbage, steel garbage can. Steel garbage can cover. There we go. Even if we wanted to, we could probably just insert that guy now, for instance. Anyway, I'll call this steel garbage can. Sorry about that. I should not have been fooling around with this. Call this garbage bag. Garbage bag. We'll get that set up after. But anyway, we have the steel garbage can. We need to open this guy up, and we have this steel lid we need. So we're going to click here, and we're going to search for this. Now we need this steel bin, steel barrels, or steel stuff. We're going to go to materials. Again, we're just going to do a folder here and called it garbage cans. Garbage cans, because it's probably going to be a bunch at some point. And we're going to copy this here and name this a little bit simple. Garbage steel garbage can. Steel garbage can. This is a material instance. That's on this side here, steel garbage can. And we'll insert that guy there. Nanite, apply, and save. So we got our steel garbage can. Need to open this guy up. And this is basic prop. And we need to get these materials. So we do finding home, textures, new folder for garbage cans. And we got these, copy here. Again, we're going to do steel garbage can. And this is a mask map. And again, I want to make sure I copy this, save. Now we can hit F2, we can just delete all this to here, paste. There we go. F2, delete all this to here, paste. There we go. We go back to this and click insert, click insert, click insert. Now this guy's all done. Save. He has our steel garbage can and it looks good. We could close and save maybe, but this time will probably be the first time where I don't do that. So now I can make sure I have this here, and I do, and everything's good. So I can actually close that now. Now we need garbage bag. This is the same garbage bag? No, they're different. We actually have two different garbage bags. Garbage bag 2 and garbage bag 1. Alright. Maybe they'll take the same material. Garbage bags. Garbage bags. Nice. And again, we don't have to do anything with this guy here, so we could actually duplicate one of these logs. Oh, we don't even need to duplicate that log. We can just take one of these logs, sorry, and we'll just bring it out, and we could say steel can well, actually just delete that log, and what I'll do is I'll steal the bucket, sorry, and drag the bucket out and call it steel bucket, and we'll just lay it on its side. It doesn't have to be super fancy, we'll just lay it on its side like that. Sure. And this is a bucket, but the size is bigger. Oh, that is a big bucket. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so that is done already. Now we just gotta get this trash can here. So again, trash can, I'm gonna click on here, and we're gonna search for this trash can. I'll look here and find it home just in case. Trash. Nothing. Garbage. Nothing but what we just created. So we need static mesh, garbage cans. We're gonna put garbage in with the garbage cans, I think. So yeah, we'll actually, well, because we know these are supposed to have similar things, we'll just copy all three of them here. So should be just garbage bag, garbage bag 2, and garbage bag 3. There we go. We will need to open each one of these up. So chop log is dealt with actually, and barn 2 is also dealt with. We don't need those because we're gonna have these the up, and each of these are needed to be nanite. It will apply. We'll save. Nanite, apply, save. Nanite, apply, save. So we have these nanited. Awesome. Now we need to get this material here. So we'll search this up. Garbage cans, so finding home, materials, garbage cans, and we'll just copy this here. Garbage bags, material instance, and we'll open this up. Oh, we'll click on this guy actually, and we will insert this, and insert this. And that way we could save, and that guy's done. We could actually make sure that before we forget, this was garbage bag 2. So we can we can find garbage bag 2, and we could insert them in here. There we go. Just kind of drag this guy slightly so he looks like he's kind of in the bin. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough, Johnny. All right. And then this is going to be the other garbage can. We're not going to need sand, but this is going to be garbage bag 1 right here. And again, this could be 1, 1, 1. I think this can is actually just should move back when I move the can back, but yeah, garbage bag 1. There we go. Now when we go back here, we got our garbage bags. We got this material here opened up. We're gonna need these guys. So we'll be searching for these garbage bags. And then again, that's gonna be that last bin, and then we and this is gonna be garbage bag 2, and so that's gonna be that last bin. Barrel, and we don't need these logs here. And this is the practically the garbage can setup. So I don't see anything highlighted here. So I'm gonna click here, then I'm gonna search again. There, garbage bags. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to textures, garbage cans, and we're just gonna throw these bags in here. And again, it's gonna be garbage bags mask map. Again, I just want to keep a lot of the naming conventions similar, so later on when people are going to work on this, it's easy for them to find out. Boom, done, done, done. So we now need to go to this guy here. Garbage bag, insert, garbage bag, insert, garbage bag, insert. And this is basic prop. I'm getting the graphics glitch. I have not got that in so long. Yeah, basic prop, all this is good to go. So this is saved. And this already has garbage cans in it, so we can remove this. And we look here, and it already has the garbage cans, so we can remove these guys. Because the garbage cans are done. So we can remove and save. Good, good, good. We're on our last barrel here. Get through this. Whew. Making me sleepy. Sorry guys, this is, I know, not the best thing. It makes it really hard, and that's why I try to find certain ways of doing things, keep on track. But I really need to kind of straighten up these folders and stuff, make sure everything's neat and organized where I can find them, and that I don't have a bunch of extra stuff that we're not using. So again, if there's an animation that I'm not even using that's hindered me from being able to progress, it's really bad. So this barrel, I need this barrel, so we will click on here to make sure we have that. We're going to search for this barrel right here. There's 3 barrels, so we'll take all 3 of them, I'm sure. Alright, just like the garbage bags, get those done and done out of the way. Ropes, look how many ropes there are. They have to have their own section. Is it scattered? I wouldn't call those ropes scattered. Could there be scattered ropes though? Or ropes really scattered? I'm gonna call them building exteriors. No, I'll just do a rope section, just like the garbage cans and stuff. Like there's just too many types, too many styles, and they can be anywhere. All right. Sorry to get distracted. We'll go static meshes. Barrel is in scattered items, right? Barrels. And I will agree with that. So, I'm going to open up this barrel and look at it. It is a steel barrel. Basic closed barrel. This is a steel barrel. Basic closed barrel. This is a steel barrel. Basic closed barrel. This is a steel barrel. Basic closed. Oh, basic open barrel. So these will just be barrels, and this will be barrel open. Oh, we could even close this and close this for now, I guess. So F2. Barrel 2. Barrel 3. Barrel open. Now I will need these 3 up, and I will need this guy in here. Here we go. Again, we kind of want to be back like that, something like that. And again, we could sort that out later. That's fine. We want them to be nanited, of course. So apply. 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 Nanite, nanite, nanite. Now we have 3 different materials. So we're gonna go to materials, scattered items. Create a new folder. Barrels. And it's a steel barrel. This is literally just steel barrels, I guess. Where the other one was like multiple props. Copy here. I'm guessing I'm gonna need this one. Copy here. Yeah, that's that one there. But open barrel is also steel barrels. These are the same one. Interesting. Okay, that's the only one that's different. Right. And so we will call this barrel. Material instance. We'll call this barrel 2 material instance. There we go. So barrel 1 material instance. Let's open them up. Open 2 up as well. So 1, we're going to need to search for this guy. There he is. And since barrel 1 and 2, ooh, I might want to do that. So barrel 1, we'll insert that there. Barrel 3, we'll insert it there. Open barrel, we'll insert it there. So we can save that now. Save that now. Save that now. Right. And now the material instances are in. Good. Textures, scattered items. We're going to need to make a folder called barrels. And we're going to need these and these. Copy here. And F2, I'm going to call it barrel. Copy. Barrel. Barrel mask map. 2. Barrel 2. Barrel 2 and F2. Oh, we should just leave that. Barrel 2 mask map. There we go. And so now if we click on this guy, we got barrel, we could go boop, boop, boop. This is basic prop. There we go. That guy is done. Got this guy here, and it's boop, boop, boop. Save. And this is basic prop. Here we go. And save. So this guy's good to go. Delete him. This guy's good to go. Delete him. This guy's good to go. Delete him. This guy's good. This guy's good to go. Delete him. This is our garbage setup. Here, let me look at this. We have a basic of the same thing with all the stuff in it. So this is good to go. We can delete this. We can also now close this guy. And for this, we go back to our barnyard blueprints. We can now get rid of this. No references really anywhere. Okay, so it looks like we have another garbage can here. Just garbage on the side, and it's garbage bag 3 in the lid. Did we forget the lid last time? We could add a lid. That's fine. It's silly. All right, so we go to assets, shared, garbage cans, 2. And again, for this view part, we could change this to garbage. Sorry, garbage can cover. There we go. Just do like 0 or something. 10 or 10. Sorry about that. I was muted for a second, for a bit, and I'm not too sure where I left off of. I was just saying, see that we were able to go through the second garbage can pretty quick. We already have everything. So once I get to the hay will be quick. We've already done some of the houses. That'll be quick. I'm pretty sure the steel barrels will be quick because we've already done some of the steel barrels. So once we get through that, we'll get through these barnyard quick. Like I said, and then it's just getting rid of this landscape folder. So I was like, okay, I might just make a new folder here. Call it landscape. And the foliage section. And we will just copy this here. What's up? Alright, and so what we'll do is do vegetation noise. One word. Ground. There's no A. Mask map. Vegetation. Color variation mask. And vegetation variation. There we go. So I'm gonna have to use the small screen here because I'm still having that graphics glitch. So this is vegetation. Nope. This is vegetarian color mask. So. So it must be this here. Replace. Oh, I just want to double check it. Oh, there's a village pack. Okay, yeah, so it is this one here. So replace. Save. Noise. So vegetation noise. And last one is the ground. Ground mask map. Replace. What we'll do also is just quickly go out to the contents. Find home, fix up redirectors, and we'll go back to this. Fix up redirectors. Because now it's looking for that stuff in another folder. Because we don't want to break anything for a search. But we now should be able to get rid of that landscape folder. Just one less thing. Not to worry about. I mean, you got the materials and the textures and stuff like that. So we gotta get rid of the blueprints and the meshes and stuff like that. And that's just making sure we have all those. and then we're on to the next guy, and hopefully clearing a lot of this stuff up. And then it'll be smaller, more organized, and we can find things and get things kind of working and going. Again, some of these kits are pretty big, but a lot of these kits are kind of small. So, like some of these industrial packs, hopefully I just get through them pretty quickly because they're pretty small. I'm just doing a pretty big size kit right now. Like I said, gotta get through this. So I know it's slightly boring, but I do have to clean up all the assets. And it's going to make everything easier, whether I'm migrating to another project or we're just completing everything in this project, because this project is working, everything's building. But as I want to progress further now, because I have a lot of the basics down, I need to be able to find stuff and get stuff in and have everything sorted out. And I can't add more stuff because I already have so much stuff here and I can't get through it. So let me see here. Bales of hay. Viewport. It's actually just bales of hay. It's barn stuff. This is a building exterior. Now I'll do barn items. This is some like specifically barn stuff. And so we will go back to this and we can copy our buckets. And we can, paste here. And maybe say hay bales. May sound silly. I'm gonna just pull this off screen and double check that it's actually called hay bales. It's a space, hay space bale, B-A-L-E. Alright, minimize that. But this is an object, so I just do want to call it a hay bale. No, yeah, that's right, hay bales. Yeah. You can bring this here, so I have this side by side. Uh-oh, don't want to do that. We want to grab here to move things. All right, but I'm going to need a lot of these objects, I bet. Hey, if I click on here, I go finding home, and I do hey. Oop. Just locked up here for a sec. Yeah, it's just that we don't have anything else here. So this is the only hay. So we need to add the hay bales to static meshes. Like I said, we'll do building exteriors. Hay bales. Let me see here. Oh, we did a finding home, environmental assets, shared, building exteriors. We did barn items, so we'll do that. Finding home, static meshes, building exteriors, and we do a new folder called barn items. So we just kind of filter all them in here, and so this is hay bale. So we'll go here, click somewhere here, go back here, and we'll search for the hay bale. And we're probably going to need all these hay bales here. Hay debris, all these hay. See what the bring all of these in. Copy here. So nanites. So hay debris, just what it looks like. We actually call that instead of like hay mound, just hay debris. And we'll call this hay debris 2. This is hay bale covered. Hay bale covered 2. And this is hay bale and we'll have hay bale round be the hay bale round. There we go. And so this is that. We will make sure we apply nanite to each of these. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing, guys, if I get the time. Unfortunately, if I do not get the time, we'll be doing some of this again next week until we try to get some of this stuff cleared up. And so we could work on the project a little bit better. So I feel like it's good to add more stuff to the project that we need to add. Thank you guys for coming and seeing the stream, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Ciao.